Senior women, let me begin with something that may surprise you. Plain water alone may no longer be enough for your skin after 55. Now, before you feel alarmed, stay with me. Hydration is essential, yes, but aging skin needs more than just water. It needs signals. Signals that tell your body to rebuild collagen, tighten the skin, and soften wrinkles from within. And today, I want to share one simple addition to your daily water that can make a remarkable difference. Something backed by science, gentle on the body, and especially powerful for mature women. As women move into their later years, especially beyond the age of 50, the body undergoes profound biological shifts that quietly affect the skin. One of the most significant changes is the sharp decline in collagen production. Collagen is the structural protein that gives skin its firmness, thickness, and resilience. While many senior women are diligent about drinking enough water, few realize that hydration alone does not signal the body to rebuild or protect collagen. Plain water keeps you alive, but it does not instruct your skin to stay youthful. That distinction becomes critical with age. Here is an important reality that often goes unspoken. After menopause, the skin's ability to produce collagen can drop by as much as 30% within just a few years. Even when a woman drinks 8 or 10 glasses of water a day, the skin may still appear dry, thin, and wrinkled. This is not because water is ineffective, but because water has a limited role. It moisturizes, but it does not activate the cellular machinery responsible for collagen synthesis. Without the right biochemical signals, skin cells simply cannot rebuild the scaffolding that keeps skin firm. What surprises many women is that the body does not treat hydration and regeneration as the same process. Hydration is passive. Collagen production is active. Skin cells, known as fibroblasts, require specific nutrients to initiate collagen formation. Without those nutrients, drinking more water is like filling a fuel tank without turning on the engine. The body absorbs the water, circulates it, and excretes it, but the deeper structural repair never begins. Another factor that makes plain water insufficient is aging digestion and absorption. As we age, stomach acid levels decrease, and nutrient absorption becomes less efficient. This means that even when hydration levels appear adequate, skin cells may still be deprived of the building blocks they need. The result is a misleading situation where the body feels hydrated, yet the skin continues to lose elasticity and volume. Many women mistakenly interpret this as normal aging, when in reality it is a lack of targeted biological support. There is also a hidden issue at play: chronic low-grade inflammation. Aging skin is often inflamed at a microscopic level due to oxidative stress, environmental exposure, and hormonal changes. This inflammation actively breaks down collagen faster than the body can replace it. Plain water does nothing to interrupt this destructive cycle. In fact, without supportive nutrients, collagen degradation can continue unchecked, even in well-hydrated individuals. This explains why some women drink plenty of water, yet still notice sagging skin, deeper wrinkles, and slower skin repair. What makes this particularly important is that collagen loss is not just cosmetic. Collagen supports skin barrier function, wound healing, and protection against environmental damage. When collagen declines, skin becomes more fragile and vulnerable. The belief that hydration alone can prevent these changes has led many women to overlook the deeper biological needs of aging skin. There is a moment when many women realize that their usual habits are no longer delivering the same results. The water that once gave them glowing skin now seems to do very little. This is not failure, it is feedback from the body. The skin is signaling that it needs more than volume. It needs information. It needs compounds that communicate with cells and activate repair pathways. The body is remarkably intelligent, even in later life. Skin cells are capable of renewal well into old age, but only when they receive the right signals. Water alone does not carry those signals. It supports circulation, temperature regulation, and basic hydration, but it does not engage the molecular switches that tell fibroblasts to produce collagen. Once this is understood, the approach to skin health changes entirely. The focus shifts from simply drinking more water to enhancing what that water delivers to the body. This understanding empowers senior women to move beyond outdated advice and toward strategies that align with modern science. Aging skin is not asking for more water. It is asking for smarter hydration. Expend key point 2. On 600 words, and don't add any headings, don't mention hook word and conclusion words, and make it more professional and engaging, and add hawks in this. As women age, the skin's ability to repair itself becomes increasingly dependent on specific nutrients rather than sheer hydration alone. One of the most critical of these nutrients is vitamin C. Without it, collagen production does not merely slow down, it becomes inefficient and fragile. This is because vitamin C is not an optional supplement for collagen formation. It is a required cofactor. In simple biological terms, the body cannot properly assemble collagen fibers without vitamin C present at the cellular level. This means that even if the body wants to rebuild firm, elastic skin, it cannot do so unless the necessary biochemical tools are available. What makes this especially important for senior women is that vitamin C levels naturally decline with age. Dietary intake may decrease, absorption may weaken, and oxidative stress consumes vitamin C more rapidly than in younger years. As a result, collagen that is produced tends to be thinner, weaker, and more prone to breakdown. This leads to skin that appears loose, dull, and less resilient. Many women notice that their skin no longer bounces back the way it used to, even when they are well hydrated. The missing link is not water, but collagen quality. And vitamin C plays a central role in determining that quality. When vitamin C-rich additions such as fresh lemon are introduced into daily hydration, something important changes. The water becomes more than a fluid. It becomes a delivery system. Vitamin C activates enzymes inside fibroblast cells that are responsible for stabilizing collagen molecules. These enzymes help collagen fibers twist and bind correctly, forming a strong and flexible structure beneath the skin. Without this stabilization, collagen remains fragile and breaks down quickly, contributing to wrinkles and loss of firmness. Another powerful effect of vitamin C is its role in protecting existing collagen. Aging skin is under constant attack from free radicals generated by sunlight, pollution, and metabolic stress. These free radicals damage collagen fibers and accelerate visible aging. Vitamin C acts as a potent antioxidant, neutralizing these damaging molecules before they can harm the skin's structural framework. This protective effect becomes increasingly valuable with age when the body's natural antioxidant defenses weaken. There is also a remarkable interaction between vitamin C and skin hydration. Vitamin C helps strengthen the skin barrier, allowing it to retain moisture more effectively. This means that hydration lasts longer and penetrates deeper layers of the skin. Instead of water evaporating quickly from the surface, it becomes locked into the skin structure. The result is skin that appears plumper, smoother, and more luminous, not temporarily, but consistently. What often surprises women is how quickly the skin can respond once vitamin C availability improves. Skin renewal cycles continue throughout life, and when collagen production is supported properly, these cycles become more efficient. Fine lines may soften, skin texture may feel more refined, and firmness may gradually improve. These changes are not dramatic overnight transformations, but steady biological improvements that accumulate over time. Vitamin C also plays a role in reducing inflammation, which is a hidden driver of skin aging. Chronic, low-grade inflammation interferes with collagen production and accelerates its breakdown. By calming inflammatory processes, vitamin C creates an environment where collagen can survive longer and function better. This is particularly beneficial for senior women whose skin may be more sensitive and reactive than in earlier years. Perhaps most importantly, adding vitamin C-rich elements to daily hydration restores communication between the body and the skin. Aging does not silence the body's repair mechanisms. It simply makes them harder to activate. When vitamin C is consistently present, it sends a clear message to skin cells that rebuilding is still expected, still necessary, and still possible. The skin responds not by resisting age, but by aging more intelligently, with strength, elasticity, and vitality preserved as long as biology allows. This approach shifts skincare from surface-level correction to internal biological support. It acknowledges that firm skin and smoother wrinkles are not created by force, but by cooperation with the body's natural design. When vitamin C becomes part of hydration, water no longer just sustains life, it supports renewal at the cellular level. Expend key point 3 on 600 words and don't add any headings, don't mention hook word and conclusion words, and make it more professional and engaging and add hawks in this. As the body ages, hydration becomes less about quantity and more about efficiency. Many senior women drink what appears to be enough water, yet their skin still looks dry, lined, and fatigued. This happens because aging changes how water moves through the body and how effectively it reaches the skin. With time, cells lose their ability to retain moisture, circulation slows slightly, and the skin barrier weakens. Water may enter the body, but it does not always arrive where it is most needed, nor does it stay there long enough to create visible benefits. Skin plumpness depends on hydration at the cellular level, not just surface moisture. When skin cells are well hydrated internally, they swell gently, creating a smoother, firmer appearance. Fine lines soften not because they disappear, but because the skin beneath them becomes fuller and more resilient. Plain water often fails to produce this effect in older adults because it passes through the system too quickly. The body prioritizes vital organs, and the skin, being the largest but least essential organ for survival, receives what is left over. This is where enhanced hydration changes the equation. When water is combined with natural elements that support absorption, the body recognizes it differently. Electrolytes, trace minerals, and organic acids found in certain natural additions help water cross cell membranes more efficiently. Instead of remaining in circulation briefly and being eliminated, water is drawn into the cells and retained. Skin cells, in particular, benefit from this deeper hydration, as it directly affects their volume, elasticity, and function. There is a quiet moment many women experience when they touch their skin and realize it no longer feels supple, even moments after moisturizing. This is not a failure of the moisturizer. It is a sign that hydration is missing from the inside. When cellular hydration improves, topical products suddenly seem to work better, makeup settles more smoothly, and the skin feels comfortable rather than tight. This is because internal hydration supports the skin structure, allowing surface treatments to enhance rather than compensate. Enhanced hydration also improves blood flow to the skin. As water absorption becomes more efficient, circulation improves at the microvascular level. This means oxygen and nutrients reach skin cells more effectively, while waste products are removed more efficiently. Improved circulation gives the skin a healthier tone and supports the natural repair processes that slow with age. Skin that receives proper internal hydration often looks brighter and more even without changes in skincare routines. Another important factor is the skin barrier. Aging weakens this barrier, allowing moisture to escape more easily. Enhanced hydration supports the lipids and proteins that maintain barrier integrity. When the barrier improves, the skin loses less water throughout the day. This creates a compounding effect. Better hydration leads to a stronger barrier, and a stronger barrier preserves hydration. Over time, this cycle contributes to smoother texture and reduced appearance of wrinkles. What makes this particularly powerful is that the skin does not need excessive water to benefit. It needs water that arrives with purpose. When hydration reaches deeper layers of the skin, the extracellular matrix becomes more supportive. Collagen fibers function better in a hydrated environment, maintaining spacing and flexibility. This allows the skin to resist folding and creasing, especially in areas prone to fine lines such as around the mouth and eyes. There is also a noticeable difference in how the skin responds to daily stress when hydration is optimized. Environmental exposure, temperature changes, and facial movement place constant demands on aging skin. Well-hydrated skin adapts more easily, maintaining smoothness throughout the day rather than becoming progressively more lined. This resilience is often mistaken for youthfulness, but it is actually a sign of biological support. The most compelling aspect of improved cellular hydration is that it works quietly and consistently. It does not rely on dramatic interventions or aggressive treatments. It aligns with the body's natural design, enhancing what already exists rather than forcing change. When senior women support hydration at the cellular level, the skin reflects that care through softness, smoothness, and a calm, healthy appearance that feels as good as it looks. Expend key point 4. On 600 words, and don't add any headings, don't mention hook word and conclusion words, and make it more professional and engaging and add hawks in this. As women grow older, one of the most underestimated forces accelerating visible skin aging is chronic, low-grade inflammation. This type of inflammation does not cause pain or redness that demands attention, yet it quietly disrupts the skin's ability to maintain firmness and smoothness. Over time, it weakens collagen fibers, interferes with repair signals, and shortens the lifespan of the collagen the body is still able to produce. Many senior women focus on stimulating new collagen without realizing that protecting existing collagen is just as important and often more urgent. Inflammation increases naturally with age due to hormonal shifts, oxidative stress, environmental exposure, and metabolic changes. After menopause, estrogen levels decline, and estrogen plays a role in controlling inflammatory responses in the skin. Without that regulation, inflammatory molecules increase and begin breaking down collagen enzymes faster than the body can replace them. Even when collagen is produced, it becomes more fragile and more likely to degrade prematurely. This is one reason wrinkles deepen and skin loses elasticity despite consistent skincare routines. What makes inflammation particularly damaging is that it works continuously. Every day, inflammatory signals activate enzymes that digest collagen and elastin, the very proteins responsible for keeping skin firm and smooth. This process happens silently, beneath the surface, long before visible sagging becomes obvious. Many women assume wrinkles appear suddenly, but biologically, they are the result of years of ongoing collagen erosion driven by inflammation. Antioxidant-rich elements play a critical role in interrupting this cycle. Antioxidants neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that trigger inflammation and directly damage collagen fibers. When antioxidants are present consistently, they reduce the inflammatory burden placed on the skin. This creates a calmer internal environment where collagen can survive longer and function more effectively. The difference is not just in how much collagen the body makes, but how long that collagen remains intact. There is an important shift that occurs when inflammation is reduced. The skin begins to prioritize maintenance rather than constant repair. Instead of diverting resources to manage damage, the skin can focus on strengthening its structure. This leads to improved elasticity, better texture, and slower formation of new wrinkles. The skin may not appear dramatically different overnight, but over weeks and months, the aging process becomes noticeably less aggressive. Another often overlooked aspect of inflammation is its effect on skin sensitivity. Inflamed skin is more reactive, more prone to dryness, and slower to heal. This sensitivity can worsen the appearance of wrinkles by making the skin appear thinner and more fragile. When inflammation is calmed, the skin barrier improves, moisture retention increases, and the surface appears smoother. Fine lines become less pronounced, not because they vanish, but because the surrounding skin regains stability and strength. Reducing inflammation also supports better communication between skin cells. Collagen-producing cells rely on clear signaling pathways to function efficiently. Inflammatory chemicals disrupt these signals, creating confusion at the cellular level. When inflammation decreases, fibroblasts receive clearer instructions, allowing them to organize collagen fibers more effectively. This results in collagen that is better aligned, stronger, and more supportive of the skin's structure. What many women find surprising is how deeply inflammation affects facial appearance. Puffiness, uneven tone, and dullness are often signs of inflammatory stress rather than simple aging. When antioxidants reduce this stress, circulation improves and oxygen delivery to the skin becomes more efficient. The face appears calmer, more rested, and more balanced. This change is subtle but powerful, often noticed by others before it is consciously recognized by the individual. Preserving collagen through inflammation control is not about reversing age. It is about slowing unnecessary damage. Aging will continue, but it does not have to be accelerated by internal stress. When the skin is protected from constant inflammatory assault, collagen lasts longer, wrinkles form more slowly, and firmness is better maintained. The skin begins to age in a more controlled, graceful manner, reflecting care at the biological level rather than reliance on surface solutions. This approach recognizes that strong, smooth skin is not built through force or urgency, but through protection and balance. By lowering inflammation, the skin is given the stability it needs to retain collagen and support its natural structure for as long as possible. So senior women, don't underestimate small changes. Your body is wise, but it needs the right tools. Stop thinking only about drinking water. Start thinking about what message your water carries. When you nourish your body properly, collagen responds. Skin firms, wrinkles soften, confidence returns. Remember, aging is natural. Rapid aging is not. Give your skin what it's been quietly asking for, and let your water become part of your beauty strategy, not just a habit. Your body wants to heal. Your skin wants to glow. You simply need to help it begin.